Star-Spangled Banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Passes it to Armstrong. Down low. And the layup is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
James against Griffin. Jackson has the open look. Hands it from downtown.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Kicks it to Griffin. There's the drive. He with the block. And here's James outside. Good on the three-point shot. James has got his second bucket of the night.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Griffin finds Jackson. Here's Williams. And it's MP with the rebound. Gotten their first three shots to go in for him to start off this game. To the left side wing. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. It's deflected. Pass Kicks to Williams. Outside Jackson. No good from outside. Now James. He's got 5. Lee sets a screen for James. And Lee with the stuff.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Now here's Jackson. Really played well against the Clippers in his last outing. Griffin with it. He's picked up by Lee. Griffin's shot is off.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
To stop the drought, drills the three-pointer.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Got a piece of it. They recover it. Lee gets the bucket. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. To the inside. Good tee by Lee.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Lee, a screen on Williams. There's the pass to Lee. And here is James. He kicks to MP. Lee, a screen on Jackson. MP passes to Lee. Knocked away. Stolen by Jackson. Griffin, a screen on MP. And the ball goes out of play and able to keep it in. And here's a look at some numbers for him. Gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. MP outside. Off target with his 3. The Knights have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Oh, wow! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, he's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. They're sitting 8th right now in the early going. And so here's the home team. 3-point lead. Armstrong dishes to Levins. Drops in the layup for 2.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Ring shot on the way. That one off the back iron and out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Armstrong passes to Johnson. Here's Lee. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Lee's got 6.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
To Marbury. Another shot, and the layup is up and in.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Here's Levens. Into the lane. Johnson outside. Jacks up a three. It's good from long range.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Marburg. Now, here is Morris. Lee with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Knights. They'll retain possession. And first time out for the game called here for the Knights.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
You know, it was 1-1 split from two teams on the opposite side of the standings. And, you know, as we've said many times, anything can happen when you play out of conference.
Tries from 10, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Nash the pass to Levens. Nash with the screen for Levens. Back to Nash. Johnson outside. Pass to Washington. There's 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And here's Levens. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Just 4 to shoot. The 3. No good that time. And that does it for the first quarter. Up 5. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Williams with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. MP is out there with Armstrong. And it's James in at the shooting guard position. Outside Williams. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. Off the left rim and out.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
On the court for the Knights. Kicks to MP. Knocks down the 3-ball. MP's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, you know, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
The first free throw is good. Lee's checked in for McAdoo. Good on both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
James outside, launches it, nailed from three-point land. He's got 5.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Williams passes to Griffin. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Williams kicks to Jackson. Fires for 3, and Griffin scores. The assist by Jackson. And that's now 6 points for Big Dog. Lee, a screen on Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the first one drops. And so he hits both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
High post shot. And Lee pulls it down.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And here's the break. Lee with the block. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Jackson against MP. Here's James. Banked in off the glass. James has got 7 points.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And the Knights call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Knights, trailing by 10. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And boy, did they impress everyone with that comeback they had in the fourth. Just stunned that crowd.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Steps back to the middle. The pass to MP. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
To the paint, Lee with the steal. MP with it, guarded now by Jackson. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Will it go? And it's good on the way in. Griffin's got his third basket of the night.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Pass to Lee. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Griffin can't get it to go in.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And here's what the Knights' schedule is looking like on Friday.
And you know, for that matchup with New York, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
First free throw is good.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
That one is no good.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Passes it to Marburg. Here's Rotog. It's tipped. Lee with the steal. MP right side. Picked by Lee. Morris with the block. Here's Mr. Moves. No points in the game yet for him. Morris outside. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. MP passes to Lee. Takes the 3. That one, no good. So it's the Knights who will take it the other way. Pass to Marburg. Here's Mr. Moves. Steps back and fires. And he nails the jumper.
Oh, man, check out the handle. I didn't know he had that in his game.
And Darvin Ham wants to call a timeout. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
There's 1:38 left in the first half. Levens kicks to Johnson. Now here's Levens. He's covered closely. And it's Lee that time on the assist by Levens. Lee's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
And the pass to Morris. Here's Mr. Moves. Floats one. A rebound by Washington. Gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. There's 57 seconds left here in the second. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. McAdoo is checked in for Lee. Gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Morris outside. Pass to Mr. Moves. Here's Marburg. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Shoots. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
And it's good, 2 points.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Now, here's Levens. One second left. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that does it for the first half of play.
Looking at the Eastern Conference, Jay.
He's been doing big things down in the paint, using his size and power.
And circling back to this first half, fellas, a decisive advantage for the home team.
They get the Shaq seal of approval on how they went to work in the paint. Nothing fancy, nothing over the top, just putting on the gloves and going to work.
And they're not just getting good looks. They're getting great looks and finishing strong.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Knights. It's a 10-point game. Lee out there with McAdoo. Then it's MP. And it's James in at the 2 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Darvin Ham. Now here's Griffin. He kicks it to Jackson. Back to Griffin. From deep 3-point range. Rebounded by McAdoo. Gone 5 of 8 from 3-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Now James inside. He doesn't hit that one. At the top of the key, Williams. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Outside Jackson. Outside Williams. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Williams has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Knights. James against Griffin. James, no good. Gone 4 of 8 tonight from 3-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Williams passes to Griffin. They double team Griffin. Here's the 3. The shot, no good. James against Griffin. Over to the left wing. They set the pick. From deep. He's off on that one. So it's the Knights. We'll take it the other way.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses. He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. At the elbow, Lee. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Armstrong's checked in for McAdoo. Good on the second free throw. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Williams. Feeds to Jackson. Williams looking over the floor. Griffin against James. Griffin kicks to Williams. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Passes it to Armstrong. To the middle. Here's Lee. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Williams, that's good.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Lee, a screen on Williams. The feed now to Lee. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Left side Williams. Griffin against Lee. There's the pick. Down low. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Deflects the pass. Outside Griffin. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And here is Johnson. He averages about 5 points a game. Fades and shoots. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Getting blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Marbury. Griffin with it. Launches a 3. Rebound by Armstrong. Armstrong's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now, here's Washington. He's tightly guarded. To the inside. Lee. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Lee's got 9 points here in the second half. Now the pass to Marbury. Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target. 12 points for Big Dog.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's James. And Marbury pulls it down. Gone into a slump here from three-point range. Shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Pass to Griffin. To the wing right side. 1:21 left in the third quarter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Having an efficient three-point attack. Very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster. That's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
And he knocks down the first one. The Knights making a switch here. Morris is checked in. He hits both from the stripe. 1:10 left in the third quarter of the game. Johnson, the pass to McAdoo. He dishes it to James. And he's good on the 3-ball. James has got 10 points.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Passes to Marbury. 40 seconds left in the third. And he banks in the layup. He's got 7.
And their outside game is simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep.
Now here's Levens. Defense right on him. Clock at 6. Over in the corner, Washington. No good on the triple. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Up by 8. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court for the Knights. James outside. To the paint. Up and in on the layup.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Knights. Trailing by 10. Griffin sets the screen for Williams. Outside for Griffin. Inside. Rebound by Armstrong.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Right side, Lee. In, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor, and looking for more.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Jackson kicks to Griffin. Here's the screen. And a miss there on the triple. Gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. James against Griffin. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Lee finds James. Puts it in off the nasty crossover.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And the Knights call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game.
A no-brainer choice here. I mean, given how incredible he's played, just decimated the defense and did whatever he wanted to. No doubt in anybody's mind that this award was going to him.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. He is not pleased. He told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Lee, a screen on Williams. He drains the quick shot. The Knights have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Here's Griffin. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The first one falls. Griffin hits them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
MP passes to Lee. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. It's good on the putback. Lee's got 6 in the quarter.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Griffin kicks to Jackson. And they get it back. Pass to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. And Lee pulls it down.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looks good from here.
And there's the pass to Armstrong. Now Lee. A floater. No good on the shot. Left side, Williams. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
James looking around. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
He's got to get to the line a little bit more here in the second half. Let's see if he can get that edge back that he had in the first.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it's Williams with the ball for the Knights. 17-point game. Outside Griffin. Outside Jackson. Now the dish to Williams. From 11 feet away, and the shot goes in.
Keep these handles, folks. A spin move like that is how you shake the nearest defender up for good.
It's a floater. Armstrong passes to MP. Griffin against James. Just 5 to shoot. The shot's good. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
There's 1:38 left in the fourth. Griffin sets the screen for Williams. And in today's NBA, there are more and more female coaches than ever before. And, Clark, that extends to the front office, too.
Kevin, I think it's a trend that'll continue. I mean, the NBA and society realizing that diversity in all of its forms is a real strength. And the growth of the women's game producing some outstanding coaching and front office candidates.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both. Gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Griffin against James from downtown. No good on that one.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside Williams. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from James. And so they get the victory here at home. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And, boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.